So first of all, then, Steph, thanks for coming on. And the other day, then you took part in the Goggins challenge. Can you tell us a little bit about the Goggins challenge and what it is?
Yeah, so basically it's you run 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours. So over 2 days, running early hours in the morning. It was pretty tough, to be fair.
And why did you decide to take on the challenge and test yourself?
If I'm honest, uh, just missing rugby totally, and then just looking for something to do. And I seen somebody posted on Twitter that it was coming up, so I just thought, oh, might as well just try and get out and do something, take that competitive edge into someone else.
What did you do to like prepare for the challenge?
Um, if I'm honest, I didn't plan on going out the early hours and running, but I do try and keep myself fit, do a little bit of running here and there. So I thought I might just wang it on the day, but I underestimated how tough it was going to be, if I'm honest.
Was it, yeah? So obviously you mentioned it was hard. Was there any times you like really felt like you couldn't get up and go again or couldn't keep going?
To be fair, I think getting up and going again would have been worse, but luckily I was just full of caffeine. I was drinking coffee just to try and keep me going, and it had its negative factors to it because I couldn't get to sleep after the run. So in all, I think I was awake for like 60 odd hours throughout of it.
And obviously, you mentioned you've been like missing rugby. Do you think like obviously you said that was a part of doing it? Have you found it hard to like keep training during lockdown and like being away from the team and trying to do it on your own?
Yeah, it is hard, to be fair. It's just, we haven't got any weights available to us at the moment as its gyms are closed. So just trying to keep on top of our running. But it's hard when you're on your own. I think when you were around the boys and you're having a laugh with them and the crap jokes and things, that's what makes it as well. The training goes better. When you're just constantly running on your own, it's tough on the mind as well.
Yeah, that was the next thing I was going to ask. Do you think the challenge was as mentally tough as it is physically?
Oh, definitely. I think it was. Well, when people on paper, it doesn't look too bad running 4 miles. I think a few people have said to me, "Oh, it's only 4 miles, but when it starts accumulating, you have to get out of the house at 4 o'clock in the morning to go for a run, especially with lockdown as well. I had to run from the house, and you can't drive to nice destinations to run, so it's just hard work. But the Eve Appeal charity I'd done it for, one of the boys I know suffered a tragic loss last year of his mum. So it's nice to raise money for that, but more importantly, it's nice to raise awareness just for the Eve Appeal.
Yeah, I was going to come on to that next. Was that the sort of main reason you had for doing it for the Eve appeal?
Yeah, well, like I said, like my good friend Chris, he sadly lost his mum last year, and seeing what he went through and that, it was horrendous. And you don't wish that on your worst enemies. So it was nice just to raise awareness. And I've been in touch with the Eve Appeal, and the money we raised, will go a long way to help them. So it was good cause.
Yeah, and how much money did you manage to raise for the Eve appeal?
I think it was in excess of around about 1,500. So it's a great effort by everyone sponsoring. To be fair, so really appreciated.
Do you think that was like more than you expected?
Yeah, well, first of all, we set our target of just £10 per mile, so we looked at £480. And to be fair, Swanky is a bit of a magician online, so he was just doing everything for me. I didn't have a clue, so he's a bit of a cowboy when it comes to stuff like that. He's just gets the money in.
Is that other sort of times when it's good to be like in a rugby team then part of a rugby club and sort of like all the rugby family or like put some money
Yeah,
in and donate and stuff?
it's brilliant. To be fair, I haven't got a bad word to say about Aberavon. We're such a close environment. We've within mini teams now competing against each other, which is good. To be fair, Lloyd set that up, and this week we got a bake off challenge where we all got to make cakes and things. So to be fair, all the boys are really supportive. All the boys meshing in the group, and it does keep you going. To be fair.
Yeah, loads of people have struggled like during lockdown, like mentally. Do you think like Aberavon have really helped you like sort of recover, like be all there mentally and give you stuff to do?
To be fair, yeah, we've had a new S&C guy in, so he's been trying to keep on top of things with us, which I think is really important. But I think on Tuesdays we have separate meetings of defensive structure, like little quizzes that the boys put in, and so it's just keeping in touch with each other is the most important thing. Just making sure everyone's all right. These times are tough for some people.
Do you think you'll do any? Well, do you think you'll do the Goggins challenge again, or do you think you'll do any other challenges to raise money?
I would like to do an Ironman when I retire from rugby, but that won't be anytime soon because I'm small enough as it is, and I don't fancy being hit around by back rowers or centres. So I need to keep all the weight I can on for the next couple of years. But I need to sort my swimming out. I think if I jumped in the sea now and tried swimming, I'd drown.